right. Suck with a solid marker. And I'm jumping right back in it. What's up, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? With Lee? Man, he's the same OG, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, approaching 50 years old, and I'm feeling great, you know? But in a nutshell, as much as I want to come in here or be out there, wherever I am, as much as I want to get on camera and talk to YouTube and talk to my art community and my friends and stuff, as much as I want to do that, as much as I want to do that, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I'm feeling. But more than how I'm feeling, that's just how it's going, you know? Since I'm flowing and life is happening as it should, like, time is irrelevant now, right? Like, it always mattered and it always will, but it's subjective. And for what I'm doing and how I do it, I'm not waiting for time, right? That's what I'm experiencing. Instead of it, time waits for no man. I'm in a situation where I'm not waiting for time, man. So I'm not ahead of schedule. I'm not behind. I'm just right on time. So if I feel like getting on YouTube, I'll get on YouTube. If I don't, I won't. Alright? So, going live at the beach in the art space, yeah, in time, sure. Because it's fun, But what I'm realizing is my aim was to document my process. And I've done that, and because it's like, to what degree, right? Or like, to what level, or how much, is this enough, not enough, too much, whatever. Why? Intention, all that, motive, right? Whatever. So, yeah, the way I want to approach it is document my process, but be in the moment, be in the now, And I see a lot of humans now, and I talk to humans now, and it's like a lot goes on. So to do that in person and then extend myself on here is possible, right? However, is that what I want to do? I just want to make my art. I just want to make my art. I want to make a living. I want to enjoy my life. So, yeah, this is extra, So, like, if someone is interested in what Dondrell is doing, I have videos, older videos showing that. Like, you see it's me doing the art, making the art. You see me passionate about it, passionate about life, I talk about my personal life and things like that. And I will make more in the future, but right now it's like, just like, enjoy the art. So you know what you know where to find me. You know what I mean? You know where to find me. You know what I'm doing on a regular, etc., etc. You feel me? You do. I'm reaching that point of the process, that phase of the development where what matters is the juice. And what determines the juice? The squeeze. Ooh. Right? So I gotta squeeze it because I'm trying to get that juice. I used to be on that emotional stuff, skin color, a noose. Now it's abstract with a little form, obtuse. I told y'all, and I meant it when I said it, that creativity wins always. Now, what does that mean? That means without a goal, you can't score. Okay? So, you know what to do. And I'm not saying you don't do it. I'm just saying you know what to do. I've said it. 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 I've showed it. I've showed it. I've said it. It's all repetition. Everything is repetition. Tell me what's not repetition. Driving the car, using the bathroom, all of it, bro. It's repetition. So, knowing that, you know what to do. I can't tell you what to do. You didn't ask me either, so I'm not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta focus, my fam, my peeps. I gotta focus, y'all. I gotta tap in. Sharing the art has been wonderful. Like, literally just that. Wonderful. Waking up, wondering, not expecting, not predicting, wondering what will happen today. Do I judge the outcome? No, not so much. I reflect on it. You know what I'm saying? Evaluate it, assess it. I'm enjoying it though. And so I will say, I am learning. And it's time, right? It's time now to add a little value to that, to the knowledge. So, you know me, I'm just, man, that overcast comes when it wants. So, if I were to, make sure we rolling, okay? If I were to have to come up with a way of how I could apply I had it. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'll just try to catch up right there. But, like, if I had to come up with a way to make the knowledge work, I would have to apply it. I would have to apply the knowledge. I would have to be assertive. I would have to take action. I would have to take initiative and take accountability. Yeah. So, for the record, all right, let me get this straight. For the record, I'm highly grateful that Jean-Michel Basquiat was doing his thing. Whatever that was, I wasn't here for it. I'm so grateful. And I'm aware that there has been people doing what they do since the 80s. However, whatever he and Herring and Warhol and whoever, whatever they did within that time of that movement, it put a stamp in the art world that still stands amongst us today, right? Now, whether it stands true or not, that's beyond me. But it does stand amongst us. So what I'm experiencing, and I think, is when people come by and they say, whether they say it to me, whether they say it and I hear it, they say Basquiat, Basquiat, Basquiat. So it's like, oh, They're not saying Jean Michel. They're not saying Michael. They're not what they're like. They're not saying JB. They're like Basquiat. It's like, oh. So whether they're, you know, profound in knowledge of art history or not, I see it's like a trendy thing, you know? It's like that movement or that person made such an impact that it overshadows Picasso, Kondo, whoever else you want to say. Francis Bacon, I don't know. The guy with the Wombly, I don't know these people. I don't know this stuff. What I'm trying to say is I'm appreciative because without that happening, then supposedly like this wouldn't be happening. So for that, I'm grateful. And I'm going to accept it and receive it with a grain of salt like I should anything else. You know, thank you and a smile because whatever it is that I'm doing, whether I think or agree with it or not, is happening. But going back to what I said for the record, I can't say that I'm inspired by, and I would not agree that I'm influenced by. As I haven't looked at his stuff or read his bio or his life stuff enough to know this man's mind, okay? And if you know me in person and you know how my personality is, or if you've seen me over the years learn and grow, then you'll know I'm Lee. And I'm trying to be Dondrell now. You'll know that about me. So thank you, art and life, for what's happening. Because I didn't expect none of this when I moved here from Georgia. I'm appreciative. I'm going to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I kind of just got to calm down because, you know, even with the smoking, it's like, if I don't smoke, I have so much energy. And I will have to do something with that energy. I would start a business, all that stuff that I don't want to do. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's that I'm almost 50, so I don't need to do it, you know? Why did we come to Earth? You know, why did you come to Earth? You ask yourself, I ask myself, we figure it out separately, you know? But, yo, life, thank you. YouTube, thank you. People, thank you. Art, thank you. Everything, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to continue passionately, relentlessly, because even though I love us, this is all about me, you know? And I think that's how people, you know, appreciate artists when they do for themselves. Because that, you know, it's hard to put it into words. That's why I come out like this, y'all. But, hey, thank you. You know, I ain't going to stop. Oh, so yeah, I say all that to say no more trying to people please. All right? I'm a rookie, man. I'm a rookie, okay? Okay. I'm a rookie. I'm a professional rookie. So, you know, it's like I make art so much that it's possible. Like my brain may see these things that we look at differently than someone else. Why does the camera feel like it's so close to me? You know, like, why? Is that too close? Nah, it's not too close. So, yeah, like, these pieces here, per se, these joints, some of y'all remember when I drew these. Well, I've started coloring them now, you know? So, it's like, it's a process of how they come into fruition. They were drawn months ago. You know, I sleep near them, and then, you know, one by one, they're getting colored now. They get framed, knocked around, put on an easel. The story's told about. Then they go to New Zealand and stuff. It's like, yo, I knew, but I didn't expect. And so as the results are appear, and then it's just like, well, now you do know. And you don't have to expect, but you can do. So you know and you do. Or I know and I do. So It is. I know and I do, so it is. Okay. And I've been making art for 10 years. And I have to apologize. I have to apologize to anybody that I've, you know, like kind of put in position and made you feel uncomfortable, you know. That's it. That's it. Let me just say it. That's it. I apologize for putting you in a position that may have made you feel uncomfortable. Why? Because I should own my art and my process and how I'm doing it. So, me wanting to share my art instead of selling it, that's cool. I get that. However, me having someone else come up with a price for the art, like recently, I bought something and then like there wasn't a price. And then I was able to, and then I was like, oh my God, all this time I didn't realize how this could make someone feel. So I say that to say I'm going to switch up how I price my art. Um, I got something cool that I got to, you know what I'm saying, put into play, which will immediately shake things up. But also, shout out to you. Long story short, a gentleman came up the other day and I was sharing some art with this party here, and he was looking at the art and looked at these paintings over here. Then he came around, took his headphones out. Bro, I'm here. You got any questions? Boom, boom. He liked the painting that I made on live. You know what I'm saying? Out at the beach. Boom. He said, "Man, so how does this work? Do I just offer you?" I'm like, you know what? Today, yeah, you're in charge. It's up to you, my man. You know, my guy, my man. So he said, "Well, I'm thinking, boom, boom. How does that sound?" I'm like, "That's great." So that worked out, and it's cool, right? Because it's case by case scenario. It's all energy. And then the next day goes, and I get a text, and the guy's he likes that painting. He's like, "Man, I realized that I want to get that bigger painting that I was looking at." So then I circled a picture and showed him, and he actually wanted a different one. And then I showed him that picture, and he's like, "Man, I actually like the one next to it. I want both, you know." And he said, "I'll give you this for one or this for both." And I'm just like, that's precise, you know? And so my thoughts changing, I believe, is causing life to align with it. So if we are what we attract and we are our thoughts, such as our lives, then it's time for me to continue to change my thoughts so I can continue to change my life because I'm changing my energy. And so with that being said, it's like, okay, if I'm supposed to learn from results or what's being shown to me, then I get it now. And so when it comes to doing art and artists and having a manager and the price and all that, there's never a one way to do it or go about it. So every day is different. I do know that, but now it's time for me to own my art and hold myself accountable to stay in the driver's seat and be the referee and call it out. So, so yeah, y'all. I got some changes coming for that, and yeah, anybody who's bought art, you kind of know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's people on the planet who would never operate the way that I do. But again, you know, I mean, it's my art. You know, I make it the way I make it, and I love making it, and I'll make more, 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 and I'll more, and more, and more. You know? So, I say all that to say, man, let's go, man. Yeah, I mean, let's go, man. I'm just saying, like, people want art, and I make art. Just talking myself through it. It's okay. It's okay to sell my art to people who want it. It's okay. And I'm over the drama, right? Remember, this is the year of dedication, not drama. So I don't need to try to tell people what to do anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, my personality be trying to do that. It's the Libra in me. It's the Libra in me. It's the Libra in me. Mm-hmm. And try to tell you what to do. But you know what? You got this. I got this. We got this. Meaning, look, you know what to do. Your intuition know what to do. Or you cooked. That's it. So, what am I saying? Abstract art, colors, scratches. Nothingness, everything. Who cares if I'm insane in the membrane? Like, man, you better feature those flaws. You better show them those paws. Hey, you know who's the boss. For real though, there's no wrong or right way to make your abstract art. So knowing that, it's gonna make my art. However, I did need to go through the notions. That's a fact. And it was years and years and years. So this being my 10th year, being an artist, making art, living off my artistry, it's day one. I'm back at square one now. This is my first day. So this time, I'm not being graded by life. I'm just living it. Life already knows I'm worthy. Life knows I'm going to do the right thing. So life is going to life. Oh, excuse me. So life is life. And because it's different strokes for different folks, I'm good where I'm at with it. I'm good where I'm at with it. For me. It's in everything in due time. And yeah. So springtime is here. And I'm releasing. And like I said, it feels good because it's not like I'm crying because I'm unsure of what's going on in my life and why this and why that. Nope. Nope. If anything, I'm just letting it out. So, speaking for myself, for me, right now, right, to grow, I just let go. I already am all that I ever could be. Because we are thoughts and in meat sacks. And we put clothes on and we drive cars to go do stuff. But behind all of that, we are thoughts. So if I know that my brain tomorrow will repeat 80% of the thoughts that it had today, and I know that nothing in life is perfect, and I know that I only need food, clothing, and shelter as a human, because Elon and them got all that robot stuff. What are we talking about? Simplicity is key, and less is more. So to do more, I'll do less. And to have more, I'll think my best. And to think my best, all I have to do is not think. Then it'll be the best that I could be. So that's all you can be, is yourself. So I I'd like to say, hey, the hatred is dissipating all judgment, because life is beautiful. To be alive is a miracle. To be this talented is a gift. And if I share my gift with the world and I enjoy myself, that's righteous. So hey, don't for a second, do whatever you want, but don't for a second think I'm not ever doing this, because this is all that I do. I'm doing it, or I'm thinking about doing it, or I'm thinking about doing it while I'm doing it, but I'm always doing it. I'm doing it, and I'm doing it while. Alright, so just at my pace, y'all. And I keep the powers, I keep them nearby me. You see what I'm saying? I keep them nearby me, and look, I'm gonna show you. This one of my exes, right? All right, I'm gonna show you. That's it. That's all I'm gonna show you. It's one of my exes. Whoa. I put this stuff on the wall, so I stay away from it. Well, that one, but this one, yeah. These paintings are in someone's home now, and so this is what I have left of them. But I remember waking up at 6 a.m. in the studio with y'all, making these paintings. These ones actually took a couple days, though. I didn't rush them. Hence, you could tell. Man, y'all know what I'm saying. So, yo, my fellas, ladies too, but my fellas, art is powerful. They have message in them. He's crawling on his last leg. Look, one's broke off. This one damn near there. He got one leg left. He can't even stand. Oh, look, this one's in stretch. He can't even stand. He's crawling on his last leg because his energy done left him. He's done. Fellas, don't waste your pace. That's all you have. In this existence, you have a natureful stretch. In this existence, you are nature and you're here for a stretch. How long? To be determined. So, the best thing that you could do, because you are of the highest degree, put the proper ingredients into your soil so you bear good fruit. Yo, look. Let me see if I have one of my drawing books nearby. Give me 1 second. And the production team will fire me because, yeah. You keep them waiting too long, bro. You lose your job. I'm sorry. Okay. This is what I was using. This is what I'm using now. Okay? What I'm saying is, from what I see, acid-free, 25% cotton, professional quality, heavyweight, natural, whatever. You know, it's similar, but you can feel the difference. You can feel the difference. Quality. So if someone says, yo, how much is this? I'm going to give them a price because I know what I'm doing now. Okay? My guy at the art store has started taking some of the museum board, one ply museum board, and putting them on a pad. So I'm aware of the quality that I'm using now. Whereas before, I would write on a napkin. I'll write on a whatever, right? Of course, these look like eyes. Shirts on a button. I just like it. Excuse me. I like stuff. Dondre, what are you talking about? So, the pace. Fellas, may the force be with you. Man, I love canvases. Like, life is lifing. I already said that. Yo, all you have to do is think about, like, what's most important to you. When you discover, not find out. When you discover what's most important to you and you deem that the most valuable thing in your life, the rest is history. And now, I'll tell you, y'all my people, so I'm tell you what I'm experiencing. I'm going to tell you what it is. The world is fucked up. Okay? I'm just tell you like it is, yo. The world is fucked up. All right, so you gotta do you. And you gotta do you like never before. And you gotta do it like now, because there's no time to wait. That's it. And when you do you, if you do you and you do it right, which is the only way, because there's only one way to do you, people will respond to that. They'll respond to you. So what I've been experiencing, what I've learned, what I've realized is people are going to treat me according to how I treat myself. That's it. So when you look in the mirror, what do you do about that? Not what do you do about that. When you look in the mirror, you see something. And you gotta do something with that. You feel me? And that's all life is like sequences. And you have to ask yourself, what am I gonna do about it? So, cause if I think about like what I'm doing right here, to a certain extent, bro, I'm light years ahead of some people. Meaning like there's some who will still be looking at the canvas thinking like, I don't know what to whatever. That's true. That's true. But I'm not trying to think about that because I don't do that. Never did, never will. So why let that be part of what, my wow, people really experience that with that, man. Fuck them people don't say it like, bruh, I got shit to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, like may the force be with them too, dog. Like what we talk about. Everybody see things differently. So what? Yeah, like yo, I'm good. I'm good on all that thinking. I'm good. I'm good. They can have that. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And so, hey, there's nowhere to go to get first place, right? So what I'm saying is you just got to do it. All you need is to see someone else do it, and then it like reminds you and it frees you up to do it. So when people mention Basquiat or whatever, it's like, in a way, like I care, but I care enough to not care, because I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. He was supposed to do what he did. I'm supposed to do what I do. We doing what we do. And so this feels so good to me and so fulfilling. To even be able to share it with the world is because they said, what would you be doing if you would do it for free or whatever? Well, it was this. It would be this, because this is what I was doing for free before, blah, blah, and all that, Me knowing years ago that I could take my art to the beach and sell it, that's because the landlord, she stopped paying the rent, and they put an eviction notice on the door. And I was like, I knew I was maturing at the time because I didn't even get upset. I said, okay, what's the solution? And it was, oh yeah, those guys was at the beach living near their art. Maybe I can do that. I had made all this art. So that's what I did. I went to the beach and I asked Crockett and them, hey, you mind if I put my art here? They said, bro, welcome home. Shh. So, to go from being in class, telling my teacher to shut up, just dreading listening to that fucking math teacher, Mr. Davis, talk so fucking slow on the chalkboard and this, and then you do this and this and this. So I didn't go to private school. I didn't go to art school. Who gives a who cares? At this point, that stuff don't matter. Elon said, I don't care where you're from, your ethnicity, whether you employed, graduated, show me your codes. And when it comes to what I do, they don't care if I had just had a breakup, or if my dog died, or if I'm trying to be Basquiat or not. Man, they don't care. They just want the art. So, this shit is fun, y'all. And, I mean, it keeps happening to where, like, I switch up my setup often, so you might see something on Saturday and you don't see the same thing on Sunday, right? So, like, sometimes in the morning I'll see a piece and I'm like, I take it out there and it'll be the first one to go. It's like, see, bro, don't question it. So, y'all, I love making art, okay? I'm very passionate about this. And I know life, the process, you trust it, is passion and patience. So, with all due respect, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I'm not even listening. That's it. I'm chilling making art. And if you really, really, really rock with me, you know where I'm coming from, and that's what you would want me to do. Because all that other shit don't fucking matter. That's the truth. It's enough stuff going on in the world that I don't need to be involved in none of it if it don't pertain to what I'm doing. This is what I know. That's why they say it's all love, y'all. It's like, yo, if I pay attention to everything else, I can't pay attention to this. And I have to. That's why y'all don't see me on here as much. But I'm dropping my photos, though. Some of y'all tune into that. I'm going to keep dropping my little posts for now. You know, I was taking pictures before I started painting. I enjoy that. That's my little, you know, I'm still here. These are the things that I see on my go-abouts, and I like it. But overall, y'all, I'm in my mind. All right? I'm in my mind, and I'm in the motherfucking marks. I'm in the marks. And as I told y'all before, I'm happy. Like, this was blank. It was blank. And I'm gonna color it later. But I already, like, feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep saying, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm still a gorilla, you know what I'm saying? I just grabbed the marker and the good shit, you understand? Okay. This is what I'm trying to say. Hey, because when that mind goes up, hey, looking for a black marker. Hold up. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. See, this Dondrell. This why you gonna lose your job, bro. Yeah, no, you took a break. Yeah, you ain't went live in a month, and then you come on here and think you can just do whatever you want to do, and bro, production stuff matters, all right? All right, look, I'm telling you right now. Stop shaking. It's all in the mind. Okay? No, listen, I know you already know. I know that. You know that, I know that. We know that. So why you even... Now I'm looking for the red one. Hold up. Okay. I'm just trying to get somewhere with this, okay? It doesn't happen later or now. Because everything changes with a thought. It's instantaneously. It's a mindset. Okay, it's a mindset, y'all. Look, I'm only saying this because I care, okay? It's a mindset. That I no longer rock with. Let me ask you something. Does teamwork make the dream work? Do you want to win? Mind up.